Hey, if you're a service-based business owner and you're stressed out because you don't have a reliable way of getting customers in the door, then take heart, because I'm going to give you the key in the next couple of minutes, about 3.5 to be exact, to building your own customer on-demand machine. So stay tuned. By the way, would that be amazing or not? To be able to have a key that you could put into the ignition, turn it, the engine would start to rumble, and customers would start coming in the door reliably, predictably, and 24/7. So let's do this. By the way, if we don't know each other, my name's Kyle McMurray, and I'm the founder of Grow Now Marketing, and we actually build these machines for clients. Service-based business owners come to us because the phone's not ringing, because the appointment book is not quite full enough, and they want to get a more reliable way of getting customers in the door. So we build these machines for them, and we do it usually with these 4 steps I'm about to tell you right now. So let's get to it. So the first thing you need to do is you need to know who specifically you're looking for. Who is your ideal customer? Now, I know most business owners sell to lots of different types of customers, but who is your ideal? Who's the one who spends the most money with the least problems? Think about that. Why? Because if you're trying to go after everyone, you're going to get no one, right? Especially with all the competition online these days. Think about this. If you went to a stadium full of 50,000 people and you said, humans, 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 over here, no one would pay attention to you, right? They'd be like, whatever, right? But if you said, Susie, everyone within earshot who was named Susie would turn, right? They'd look at you because you had their attention. It's the same with your marketing. So you need to be looking for one person. Now, in case you're worried, you're not going to be married to that person, right? You're not going to have to only serve them. Once you get this automated system going, you can build another one for a different type of client. But you've got to start with one if you want to make it predictable, automatic, and reliable. All right, so let's go on to number 2. The second thing you need to know is something we call a trigger. So what do I mean? So what is the reason why people seek you out or look for your service? Is it a life event, like a divorce if you're a divorce attorney, or promotion if you're a financial planner, or the birth of a child if you're a financial planner? Or is it something that breaks down? Let's say that you're in heating and air conditioning company. Then anytime the season changed, or one of these, or a heater broke down, a boiler broke down, an air conditioner broke down, you should be able to be there. Why? Because if you can put your message while somebody's experiencing one of these triggers, then they're going to be the most receptive for you, right? And these triggers happen predictably and reliably, don't they? Another example is a luxury good. So if you sell fine jewelry, well, then you want to be talking to people when there's an anniversary or their birthday, which you can find out on Facebook, by the way, right? So again, these things happen predictably and reliably, so they make the whole system function much better. So what is an event that someone has that when it happens, you can put your message in front of them? All right, so let's move on. So you know who you're looking for. You know the trigger that gets them to start looking for you, so they're ready to buy your service, right? Maybe not quite yet, right? If you really want to make this automated, if you really want to make this reliable and predictable, then you should put something else in here. And it's something we call a dip your toe in the water offer, right? So what are we talking about here? Well, a dip your toe in a water offer is something that is kind of low risk, and it allows somebody to experience your service, but at a very reduced risk and a very limited time, limited expense kind of deal, right? All right, so let me give you an example. So one of the fastest, in fact, the fastest person to ever hit 100 million in sales is a gentleman named Russell Brunson. He had 100 million in sales with a software company. But the interesting thing, in 3 years, and he did it without any outside money at all. The interesting thing, though, is he didn't sell software in the beginning. He actually sold, and still does to this day, a book. In fact, he didn't sell the book. He gave the book away as long as you paid shipping. So because he was able to educate his clients with this dip your toe in the water, this free book that you had to pay $7 or $8 for shipping for, he was able to educate them and get them ready for his main core offer, which was the software, which is called ClickFunnels, by the way. Very good. Another example, a friend of mine, a mentor of mine actually, used to say that he thought that roofers should always offer gutter cleaning every spring at cost. Right? So think about this. We've got spring, that's the trigger, right? That's when people start thinking, oh yeah, I got to get my gutters cleaned, right? So, and the fall as well, you could do it. And he would offer that at cost so that it would limit the risk. It would give him the ability to show off his service, and it would get him, most importantly, on someone's roof, which is not an easy thing to do if you think about it. It's hard to get on people's roofs, but it's easy if you're doing it when the trigger is happening and you have a great offer, which is a very inexpensive gutter cleaning. Once he's on the roof, he can see if there's any problems, right? So super smart. You want to start thinking of building in these limited offers, an offer that lets somebody experiencing your service, and I know you guys have amazing service, right? And it in an inexpensive way that doesn't take a lot of time, not a lot of money, not a lot of resources, and it leads naturally to your core service. All right, now the last thing you need is some kind of follow-up, right? So what are we talking about here? We're talking about some kind of email or texting, something that keeps you in mind, because the fact is most people are not going to buy right away, are they? You know, do you buy everything all right away? Absolutely not, right? Most people want to kind of date for a little bit, get to know you before they throw their money down. Now, that's one of the reasons why we put this offer in, because it makes it easier, but still not everyone's going to take you up on it, even if this offer is irresistible. So, but now that you have their name, you want to be able to follow up. In fact, this weekend, I was hearing from a man who actually had, without any experience at all, built an online business that hit 7 figures in 18 months. And the way he did it was exposing people to 7 hours of his content over 3 to 4 weeks. It's the same. He had an amazing follow-up system, and he was able to build this business super fast, 18 months. In fact, he built another one, a second business, in the next 6 months, also to 7 figures. So this is all possible for you once you have this key. And this is your key. Remember, you need to have a specific person. You need to understand the trigger that gets them thinking about your service. You need to have some kind of low risk offer that can get them in the door irresistibly easy. And then finally, you need to have amazing follow-up. And listen, if you like this, if you're interested in these kinds of ideas, then you should join our Facebook group. I'm going to put the link in below in the comments. You can join it for free, totally free. We talk about this kind of stuff all the time. So come and join us. We'd love to have you. All right, this is Kyle McMurray from Grow Now Marketing. Until next time, remember, you can have an automated, predictable, and reliable way of getting customers in your service-based business owner. Service-based business whenever you want. You just have to build it. I'll see you next time.